Bam, we're live. Good morning. Here we go. Oh, there she is. All smiling and shit.
And I'm connected to the internet, so hopefully this time it's better.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Say it again.
I got a computer and I'm connected to the internet.
Holy shit.
So hopefully it goes better.
Now, when you say you got a computer, it's new?
Oh, it's my fiance's computer.
I was like, oh, after the game, she treated herself to a computer. Oh.
No.
Hey, what do you say to someone who says it's impossible to buy a house in the United States?
It's not.
But Lydia, you're too young. Who are you to have an opinion?
Right. Well, you're not working hard enough and you're not saving enough money. There's always a way. You'll find a way.
It really hit me how profound it is. This morning, as I'm drinking my coffee, I'm like, dang, dude, at 15, the story is you told us is at 15, you got a job and you started saving?
Yeah. Well, 14.
14. See, we're
'Cause you
getting
can do
closer. You probably hid that from me the first time that it was 14 because you didn't want to get arrested or get your dad arrested by Child Protective Services. Now we're getting to the truth. 14. Hey,
I
did
was
you go ahead?
babysitting. I was babysitting beforehand, but you can't get a worker's permit until you're 14. So then when I turned 14, I got a worker's permit and then applied,
What did you charge for babysitting? You remember?
I got myself kind of in trouble a few times for not having a rate because I would babysit a lot of times for family friends, and I found it hard to, create that business relationship when I was 10 years old. But I learned some good lessons. Definitely got taken advantage of a few times, and then other times, like, families were really good to me. So I think it averaged out to about $10 an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, when I was a bit older.
Yeah, that's not bad. Isn't that crazy? Hey, most adults do that.
Yeah.
Like, we're afraid to say it's weird because in a lot of circumstances, it's really important just to work for free. And it's kind of like losing weight. You'll never lose weight if you don't go into a caloric deficit, right? Like, hey, if you want to lose weight, you're gonna have to go through hunger. And if you want to make more money than you work, you're going to have to work harder than you're paid for to get to getting paid that much.
Exactly.
So it's weird. I've had friends who are like, I'm not going to do that job unless they pay me. I'm like, hey, dude, now's not the time to stand up. But most people have the opposite problem. And it's like, I probably didn't figure out until I was in my 40s or 50s. I still struggle with it. Someone wants us to come live stream something and we know it's going to cost us $25,000 just to get ourselves there and feed us. And we're like, we'll do it for 10. And then I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've done that. Like, one time I babysat for, granted I was 11 years old, whatever, 12, but I babysat 4 days a week from like 8 a.m. to 2, and I made $10 the week for a whole week.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it was like, I learned my lesson there. Like, all right, I need to maybe create some sort of rate, you say. But yeah. Other times I'd be like, seriously, like, I just want to do this for fun type of thing. But yeah, it's important to have both sides, like work and know why you're working, not necessarily to like earn a ton of money when you don't deserve a ton of money, because then you like find value in it.
Yeah, and I guess also, I've had friends who are waitresses who say they know, and this kind of shocked me. They know when someone's not a good tipper ahead of time, like in their head. Obviously, they don't know, but they say they know, and so they don't treat them well.
Mm.
And I bet you're not like that.
No, I feel like the people you expect to tip well don't tip well, and the people who you don't expect to tip well like surprise you. So that's why there's times where I like just didn't give great service and I felt awful about it. Like, even if you don't give me a 20% tip or whatever, I still want to do my part and make sure that I'm giving you the best service that I can give you.
Hey, the reason the reason why I think that's so important is if you react to other people, then they have control over you. So you should be
Yeah,
nice to people, not because they're nice to you, but because you're a nice person. And even
right.
when they're mean to you, you are who you are. They don't have control over you. And the same goes the other way. When you want to be mean to someone, you want to be mean to them, be mean to them. Don't do it. Don't wait for them to be mean to you. Like, you should be in control. Like, yeah.
I agree.
Damn, you're good. Do you read any have you ever read any like self-help books, like How to Be Stoic or The Power of Now, or I guess you read do you read the Bible?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Do you read?
I've gotten into reading. I it's not something I would naturally gravitate towards, but I've been trying to read some books. Like right now, I just started a book. I don't even know the name of it, but it's about just like the hurry of the world. And then a parent just sent me another book, kind of just about like the mental side of training, and so I'm trying to read, but it's not something I would choose.
What about audiobooks?
Yeah, I've listened to a few, but I'll listen to podcasts, stuff like that.
Podcasts are good. You should only listen to podcasts. Have you worked since you've come home from the games?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh my goodness. I should have started a poll before, and then we could have found out what tell me about that. So you come the games were over on Sunday
Yeah.
a week ago. So we're like 7 or 8 days. Okay, so you come home Sunday or Monday.
I got home, well, we started driving Sunday, but it's like a 17-hour drive. So we drove a few hours Sunday and then got home Monday night. But our restaurant is closed Monday, Tuesday. So I went into work on Wednesday. And then I worked Thursday. And then we actually went to the Brewers game this weekend. So I was out of town this weekend.
And
So yeah.
why didn't you stay until why didn't you just Sunday night just stay the night?
I could have, but if we chipped away like a few hours, then the drive is, doable in one day. 17 hours in one day gets long.
Yeah, that's
And you
wild.
always hit traffic in Chicago, so then it's like 18 hours.
Did you have any interest in actually going to the Brewers game? I don't see any pictures on your Instagram.
I'm not a
Be
huge
honest. Be
baseball
honest.
fan,
Yeah.
but I have to spend time with my fiance's family as well, and that's something they do every year, so it's important to them.
What do you mean they do it every year?
Like every year, they tailgate at the Friday, Saturday games, and so it's like a whole thing. So we go to Milwaukee each year and then watch 3 games.
Dude, I would be like, "Hey, I'm taking this week off. I'm chilling." But
Yeah,
you went.
I went. It was
Did you hesitate? Did you try to negotiate out of that one?
No, no. I've gone 2 years, for 2 years now. This is my 3rd year, so I feel like I'm locked in.
How long is the baseball season?
I don't even know.
But you do it frequently.
Oh, just once a year. A
Oh,
week.
just once. Oh, okay. It's not every Friday, Saturday.
Oh my gosh. No, no.
Oh, okay.
Never
All right.
given
Oh,
those
yeah, we're good.
shifts. Yeah.
Can you name a single player on the team?
Um, uh, yeah, Jackson Churio.
Is that really his name?
I think so. He wasn't playing this weekend, but I only know him because I think we have like similar birthdays.
And someone told you that?
No, I was like watching the screen last year and I noticed that because
Oh,
I always like to look at, it'll bring up stats about when their um, debut was, when they were born, where they're from. So I like to look at that stuff.
okay. Tell me his name again.
I think it's Jackson Churio.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Cheerio. God, I wanted his last name to be Cheerio so bad. Okay, I found him.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's only 21.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh.
He's a kid. 6 foot, 204 pounds, 21 years old.
Hmm.
Oh, and he's new. He's a rookie. I guess he's only 21.
Yeah. But
Oh,
I think the Brewers are doing really well this year.
So that's good.
Yeah, so it always helps when they're winning.
It's kind of fun when your team sucks too. Like if they really suck, not if they're middle of the road, but you know what I mean? Like if they haven't won a game like in 20 games, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the work thing. I want to go back to the house thing though one more time. So so you start babysitting and do you start saving right away?
Yeah. I was definitely a saver. Like, some kids want to work and just spend their money, but I wanted to save it.
And do you think it became addicting? Like you saw a little bit of savings and then you crested over like $100 and you're like, oh dang. You
Mhm.
become like attached to the money.
Mhm. Oh yeah. I still have that problem.
Like you just like looking at your bank account grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a great problem. It's better to be on that side
Yeah.
than be on Amazon and being like, I'm going to buy this and I'm going to buy this.
Yeah. No, I don't like to buy. I only like to buy what I absolutely need.
Can you give me an example of like something you were like, I was going to buy it, but I didn't?
I would say sometimes I could definitely be cheap, like new pair of running shoes. Okay. I definitely need them, but I don't want to buy them. Like I can get a few more miles out of these shoes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Does your is it your fiance or your husband?
It'll be my husband this week, but fiance, yeah.
What day are you getting married?
We're going to the courthouse on Thursday because we're doing a party in September.
Do your parents know you're getting married?
Yeah, they're coming.
Okay. Oh, they're coming to the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Are his parents coming?
Yeah.
And is everyone's cool with it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Thanks.
I had to sneak away with my wife, and at the last minute, my mom's like, "What are you doing today?" I'm like, So we brought her. I think I was twice. You're 20. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Yeah, I didn't get married until I was 43. Okay, so then you start.
You have kids. You have 2 kids, right?
Yeah, we So I have 3 kids.
Or 3 kids. Okay.
Yeah, so we had a kid. We'd been together for like 20 years. We knew we were never going to get married and we knew we were never going to have kids. And then she got this idea that she wanted to have a kid, right? She saw some woman breastfeeding, Greg's wife breastfeeding, and she looked at me, she's like, "Hey, I want to do that." I'm like, "Well, we're going to need a kid. Should be our own kid." So we had one kid, and then when she was pregnant with the other kids, I started thinking, oh, it would suck if like I died and she had to deal with like any crazy shit, you know? So we got married, but I'll tell you, I felt different the second I got married. Like,
Really?
I think my life just got better. Like,
it got better?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, what was I thinking? I remember also one time, Lydia, I was in an airplane and there was turbulence, and I freak out when there's turbulence.
Yeah.
And I closed my eyes and I heard this as clear as day. And I never hear shit in my brain. Usually it's just like some rocks bouncing around in there.
Yeah.
And I heard clear as day, you haven't even married her yet.
Mm.
And I remember thinking, oh shit, that's a really weird thought.
Yeah. So how did you propose to her, or you guys just got married? Like, were you engaged for a while?
I don't remember. I don't know how that happened. I think she was just like, we were just like, oh, hey, let's go to the courthouse. It's probably not busy.
Yeah.
And then we went there and we drug Avi, our first kid, and she was pregnant with the twins. I'm Chinese. And then when you go to the courthouse, they still do all the stuff. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they say all the stuff and you hold your hands and you look in their eyes, and there's like a dais or something that she stands behind. It was in Oakland. It was some Chinese lady who barely spoke English. It was crazy. I was like, what did she say? You know what I mean?
Sure, I do.
Yeah, exactly. And that was it. And then I think we took the instead of a wedding ring, we put $10,000. I figured if we put $10,000 in a mutual fund for every single kid, by the time they were 70, it would be worth like $11 million. Wow. So we just did that instead of got rings or anything. You know what I mean? And they'll be stoked. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh shit, mom didn't have a wedding ring, but We
But
got
I
$11
had
million
some.
each.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can retire at 70. I don't know how much that'll be worth then, but
Yeah. Dang, that's awesome.
yeah. So then the thing is, the reason why I'm perseverating and focused on this is so many people would say it's impossible to buy a house.
I feel
And
like that's the same as people saying, I don't have time to work out or I don't have time to do X, Y, and Z. Like you can always make it work.
you prioritize.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you give things up so that you can have what other things that you want.
You don't look like you have any makeup on. You don't wear makeup.
No, I don't wear makeup. I
Uh,
mean, maybe a little mascara, that's it.
and when you do wear it, do you like putting it on?
No. Mm-mm.
How much does the average woman spend on makeup? $115 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing you don't go to Starbucks every morning and spend $7 on coffee.
No. Actually, there was a girl on my cross country team who would go to Dunkin' Donuts every single day. And this was maybe when I was like really obsessed with saving money. I kind of called her out, I guess. I'm like, you're spending how much money a day? It was like $5.50 a day. I'm like, I did all the math. I'm like, you could be saving this much money. And I think she got upset at me, but I was like, I will never do that.
Well, you know what? Maybe she got upset with you then, but I bet you at some point in her life, that'll resonate with her.
Yeah.
So just those two things alone, no makeup and no going to buy coffee every morning, that's
Yeah.
$325 a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's the payment on a like a Honda Civic, a monthly payment on a new car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think a lot of people are aware of what they're spending either.
Right.
They said it's just just a $7 coffee. It's not going to make a difference. And then you do the math and it's like, oh, that's $35 a week.
And pretty much any idiot could put money in an aggressive mutual fund, and it's supposed to double every 7 years, but lately it's been doubling like every 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, and I don't know shit about the stock market, but I just know that, and that's what I do.
Yeah. I just have a Roth IRA and a 401k through my work.
Oh yeah, and that's cool too.
Yeah.
When I worked at CrossFit, they had like an option, like how much do you want to put in your Roth IRA, and I just put most of everything. Right, you just click, just I don't give a fuck, take all of it, like, you know what I mean, I don't want to see it.
Right.
And yeah, every once in a while, like every couple of years, I'll look in there. It's crazy. It's crazy how much money I saved. I don't even it's crazy.
Yeah.
Doesn't even feel like my money.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
whose money is that?
That's mine.
Yeah. Have you, and you guys live in the house? Are you in the house that you bought?
Right now I'm in the house. I'm not like fully living here yet.
And does your fiance fully live there?
Yeah, he does.
And how far is that from your job?
10 minutes, not even.
Okay. And are you not living there because it would be because you're not married yet?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about that. You can't live together before you're married.
Yes.
That's something your parents instilled in you?
Yes, that's one of their preferences. So I'm following that.
And are you glad you're doing that for yourself, or are you glad you're doing it for your parents?
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think right now it's hard to see the benefits, but it's just like being a kid and not wanting to listen to your parents. And then when you grow up, you understand why. So I think
Have you had other lessons like that where you're like, I don't get this, and then now that you're older, you're like, oh yeah, dad was right, mom was right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Can you think of any?
Just about social media. Like I thought I wanted it so bad, or all my friends have it, and now I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't have it. Now I feel like I have to.
Right.
Mm.
My kids the other day were asking me, why they can't play video games.
Mm.
And then they said to me, maybe I told you the story, and they said to me, "Hey, don't you want us to have fun?" I'm like, "Hey, I totally want you to have fun, but when you're 20, you're not gonna say, 'Hey, Dad, I wish you would have let us do more video games.' You're gonna say the opposite. You're gonna be
Right.
like, 'Hey, I wish you would have made us go on the trampoline more.'"
Mhm.
And they got it. My kids are like, "Oh, yeah, you're right. We're never gonna be like, 'Hey, we missed out on that.'" It's the same
Yeah.
thing with drinking in college. I
Right.
mean, I had so much fun at the time just being wasted every night, but in hindsight, there's not one of those days that I'm like, I wish I in hindsight, I wish I would have done something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I would have read or worked out or
Yeah. Do you let your kids, like, watch TV and stuff?
f the general rule in my house, general rule is, Friday and Saturday after the sun goes down, and they can't surf YouTube. They can't just be like
Yeah.
they have to pick something. Occasionally, they'll pick, like, if they wanna watch just, like they can go to YouTube and watch, like, how to do magic tricks and pull out a deck of cards and
Yeah.
watch magic trick videos, but they can't just watch, like, 3 hours of someone throwing watermelons off a rooftop. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Or, like,
Watching other people play video games.
oh, no, I wouldn't they're not doing that.
Good.
They're not. Yeah, yeah, and, so but, like, yesterday, when I was in the gym working out, when I came out of the gym, they were playing Twister.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I missed and I start laughing, I'm like, "Fuck, my family's stuck in 1950." You
No,
know what I
that's
mean?
great.
Like like,
I wish I was
they're
that.
they're home alone, and that's what they came up with.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
And they all get along?
so good,
Good.
so good. Yeah. They fight, you know, they fighting's such a huge part of their life, and so when they fight, they know how to fight. I mean, they
Yeah.
fight, like,
Good deal.
academically 15 hours a day. They
Mhm.
train to fight 15 hours or I mean, 15 hours a week. So it's like when they fight and we have a huge jujitsu room, so when they're fighting, they go in that room and they're like, "Okay, let's fight." So,
That's
yeah.
great.
Um, so you drive Sunday and Monday, you drive home and you get home and
Yeah.
the restaurant's it's funny that you say the restaurant's closed Monday night, like you were gonna get home and work.
No,
And then
I
it's
wouldn't work Tuesday.
and then it's closed Tuesday. When you go in Wednesday, what shift do you work?
So we're only open for dinner. We're only
Mhm.
open 4 to 9 or
Okay.
4 to 10. Um, our kitchen is. So I go in at 3 and, like, we do our cleaning, we sweep and mop, vacuum, get ready for the shift. So I went in on 3 on Wednesday. Yeah.
And do they have, like, a piece of cake ready for you with a candle in it, or do they know what you just came back from?
Oh, yeah, I had, 2 of the girls brought me flowers, which was super nice, and then we have, these regulars, they're, like, older people, probably in their 70s, who come in every Wednesday and Friday, so we just call them our regulars, and they all got me a nice card, and, they have no clue how to work social media, but I think my grandparents were trying to tell them, "Oh, here's the YouTube link, you can watch it here," and they were like, "I only got to see one event, but you did really well."
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
sweet, yeah.
Do they always sit at the same table?
Yeah, they sit at the bar.
And do they always order the same thing?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so they really are regulars.
Yeah.
And are you sore when you're, serving tables?
From the games?
Mhm.
No, my forearms were a bit sore, but I think by Wednesday I was fine.
And why were your forearms sore? What workout was that?
I think it was just a combination of everything. I think there was a lot of pulling. Um, pegboards, there was toes to bar, um, muscle ups, pull ups, rope climbs, overhead lunge. Yeah.
Did you get any body work when you were there?
I did one day.
Do you normally get body work?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I've never had a massage. I'm 53. I've never had a massage. Yeah. Do you like a massage, or are you like, nah, I'm good. Don't get your hands off me?
Yeah, usually I'm like, I'm good. Parent actually like was pushing me really hard to get a massage before the games. I would say that's one thing I'm also kind of cheap on. Like I don't want to spend money on body work.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, here's $200. Rub my back. Nah, just
yeah,
call your fiance over here. Rub this shit.
yeah. So I got a massage and I'm like, I could do without, you know.
I love it.
But
What did you think about the outfits, the clothing that they gave you? Do you like the games outfit? Do you like suiting up?
I thought that was really cool. I've never had that at a competition. Um, I think I wasn't a huge fan of the clothes, but they weren't like awful by any means. Um,
The colors or the cuts, or that's not what you normally work out in, or
yeah, both. I don't normally work out in that stuff. Like I don't love there was only cropped stuff and I just like the cotton t-shirts. Uh,
right?
and then I thought the leggings and shorts were like super thin, but they were really comfortable. I just kind of felt like, oh, if this gets stuck on something, it's gonna rip. But they were super soft.
When you say super thin, like almost like you feel too naked out there, too
Yeah.
exposed.
Yeah, like when I was back squatting, I was like, "Oh, hope no one's
Can
looking
someone see
at
through
me."
this shit? Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be crazy. You remember Lululemon had that scandal for a while.
really.
And I actually remember that. It was like 5 years ago, and periodically, like, I don't see it anymore, but, like, you'd be walking down the street, and if the light hits someone's butt right, you're like, "Oh, shit, you can see right through their clothes."
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, you got, old-fashioned in you, not move in until, you're married, no makeup, listen to your dad, your parents, go to Brewers games. It's all, you know, work and save money, and those aren't old fashioned clothes that they give the girls out there. They're like basically they're in booty shorts and a bra.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if did you ever think about protesting that, like being like, hey, I can't do it.
Yeah.
My religious beliefs make it so I have to wear a full long sleeve.
Now, I know Caroline Prevost, she did say I'm not using crops, but I
What
just
are crops? What are crops?
like the crop tops, the
Oh,
shirts.
showing the
Yeah.
mid. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So she was like, "Oh, you should do that." But, everyone's going back. I had to get a new size in my bottoms, and I already felt terrible about that because I'm like, you guys are spending so much money and time. Like, you guys have been working so much. I don't want to create any more issues. Like, you took the time to give me these clothes, so I'm going to wear them.
Even Dave said, I guess, he said he saw Brooke Wells' shorts and they were this big.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I walked through the dressing area and I saw the clothes hanging, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
fits into those shorts?
I
Or
know.
they're like that little, right? And you got to stretch them
Yes.
out over you like a wetsuit.
Yes. They were tiny. I was like, I can't believe this. This is like doll clothes.
Yes, it does look like doll clothes, like big
Yeah.
dolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
And you're so sweet the way you say that. Like, oh, they spent all that time and it was expensive. And
yeah, I mean, they did.
so your first games,
Mhm.
any any advice anyone gave you, like Travis Mayer, or did prior to the games, was anyone like, hey, don't let it happen so fast it's a blur and go by, or make sure you work on your breathing, or what advice were people giving you, parent, as you know, approach the days before?
I think everyone gave me the same advice of soak it in, like there's no pressure, it's your first time, and have fun. That's the advice I got.
And did they tell you how to do that?
Not really.
Because it's easier said than done, right?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Were the nerves level 10?
Um, I wouldn't say level 10. Maybe on the first event. Like it's always the first event, I want to get it started, and then once it's started, it's like, all right, we're doing this.
At any point, did you want to go home?
Yeah.
Do you remember whereabouts that happened?
After event 6 and 7.
Y-
Yeah.
Um, Tell me about it.
I just didn't do well. I wasn't like feeling amazing either. Like I maybe had a fever and like a little bit of a classic head cold, and I was just like trying to fight and like tell myself I was fine. And Saturday night was the worst. I just like came off the back squat and I just feel like my CNS was kind of tanking, and I was like not have I didn't have a ton of energy to push, and those were like high power output workouts. And so I just finished. I was not stoked about my performance or placement, and so I was like, oh, I would just want to go home.
Um, uh, you back squatted 280.
Yeah.
Had you ever felt that feeling before at a
Like this.
CrossFit competition? Because
No.
you've had so much success at competitions. Had you ever, and now you're with the fittest who've come from all over the planet?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's always easier to be excited when you're doing well. And so I think a mix of being disappointed and like physically just not feeling amazing. It was just tough.
The sickness you felt, Lydia, you think that was from like just your everyday common cold you got there, or do you think it was the all the energy you were expending and the intensity of the moment and just all the nerves and everything that maybe your immune system was failing you?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of both. I was like sneezing a ton. I don't know if it was because we sat out in the cold rain either. Maybe that
Mm.
contributed, but um, I felt like on Thursday night I had a fever because I was like hot, cold, sweating, and I'm like, "No, you're fine." Like I just tell myself I'm fine. Don't tell yourself you're sick and you won't be sick type of thing. And then I was like super congested and like my throat was bothering me. So then I'm like, all right, well, it's a little bit of something, but nothing like serious. Like I can still push through and I'll be fine. But I think it just makes my weaknesses even weaker type of thing.
Do you have any did you do anything to try to combat it? Like take a shitload of vitamin C or drink tea or eat
Yeah, I was doing all
maybe you
that.
guys eat possum soup where you're from?
Never heard of that. But
Mm.
uh
Now you know how I'm judging you.
gargling
I
stuff.
think you live in a place where there's a shotgun by your door and you have possum soup once a month, but
Yeah. No. Now I was gargling with salt water, drinking like warm water and honey, stuff like that, which helped. Doing sinus rinses, a lot of the stuff like you can't take in competition to like relieve the head congestion.
and when you say sinus rinses, you mean like the neti pot?
Yeah.
Is that what you actually do? Do you have the motorized one or do you just have the old school one?
Yeah, I have the old school one.
Dang. Too expensive for the motorized one.
Yeah.
You take it 12th in the first event, you pretty happy?
That was the hand. Oh, the first event. Yeah, I think that was what I kind of was capable of. I haven't been training running a ton. Um, so yeah, it was pretty good.
And how did the girls come out at the 3, 2, 1 go? How did you feel about the pack?
I knew everyone was going out hot. They do that in any race. So I kind of just went with it. I'm like, I know if I go out hot, I can still maintain a steady pace. I won't totally die out. So I went out with them.
For us regular people, when we go running, the first 2 minutes are really hard, and we're
Hmm.
like, "Holy shit, this is the worst thing ever." And then we can't hang, and then eventually we settle in, and then we find our pace. Is it like that for even at the level you're at too? The first 200 meters, you're like, "Holy shit, what have I got myself into?"
I would say, like, if I was just normally training, yes. But since it's the first event of the games, I don't think I really felt anything till 2 miles in.
Wow. So that adrenaline is like real.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you remember who you ran with in that first 2 to 4 miles?
There was like Abigail Domit was right ahead of me. Who else was I running with? There were some guys that I was running with, and then they would kind of pull ahead. I wasn't really right next to anyone though. Yeah.
Okay, and then you finish that, and then you go to workout 2. Was workout 2 the pegboard one?
Mhm.
And you go to workout 2. How is that? You have a, I mean, you have a fifth,
Yeah.
and a lot of people were complaining
Wait,
about.
no, workout 2 was the crossover one.
Oh, remind me
The
what.
It was wall walk, crossover, dumbbell shoulder overhead, toe to
Right,
bar.
it was the
Yeah.
thing that was kind of like a chipper, but also kind of like a triplet.
Yeah.
And how is that? That's a great finish.
Yeah, I was excited about that. Um, let's see, I'd practiced. We thought we were going to be required to use the Valites jump rope. And so I'd been practicing with that, and I thought it was a lot harder, and I was like struggling in training to get my crossovers down. So I was a little bit nervous, but then I got them down in training with the Valites rope, and then they said, we're not required to use it. So I went back to my other rope, and then I was having difficulties with that. So I just stuck to the Valites rope and like hoped for the best, and turned out to be fine.
Did you have any trip ups?
I had one, my first set. I think it was literally my first crossover.
And so now after the second event, you must be feeling pretty good. A 12th and a 5th. I mean, you're in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew day one would be good for me.
And then you at workout 3, crazy. Your first year at the games, you get a second place finish.
Yeah.
And what was that one? Was that
That
the
was the pegboard.
and tell me about the pegboard. So much controversy around the pegboard. People saying it was sticky when you guys trained it, and then
Yeah.
when they let you guys train it, and then when you went out there, it was like ice.
Yeah, it was. I remember when after they briefed us, they let us try the pegboards, and I was like, whoa, I've never felt the pegboard like this. It was so sticky, and like my shoes were squeaking on it because it was so sticky. And then I got to the pegboard and I was just like sliding. Um, Maybe some lanes were worse than others. I don't know, or what shoes you wear. I don't know. But I had to like change my pegboard technique because I was just doing like ISO holds the normal way. I'm like, I'm gonna blow up. So I kind of had to change my technique and then just go with it.
Um, tell me about your pegboard climbing technique.
Usually I do like I lead with my arm and my leg at the same time to use that momentum.
Opposite arm and opposite leg, like a bear crawl, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. And usually that works just fine. But then I had to stop. I had to switch and like put one peg in, straighten my arm, and then meet it with the other, just to kind of give my biceps a break.
Okay, so normally you would stay locked in
Yeah.
until you get the other one in. Okay, because I was wondering why so many people were letting themselves get stretched out. I'm like, man, you're so weak there, but you had no choice because your feet wouldn't stick.
Yeah, you just weren't getting anything from your lower body, so yeah, you had to figure it out.
And what was the other movement? It was like a front squat.
Yeah, it was a clean front squat.
Oh, right, clean squat clean, and then a squat.
Squat.
And the conventional wisdom is that you're not the strongest athlete out there, but that didn't seem to bother you.
No. Yeah, it was 145, 165, 185, 205. So I wasn't like afraid of any of the weights, but it turned out to be a pegboard workout. And I got to the barbell and it was like, all right, just kind of get through these so that you can go right back to the pegboard.
And when you get to how many reps was it with the 185?
I think it was 2. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so you do the 185. Did you fail any of those?
Mm-mm.
And what about that last one? You stand up, so you do squat clean, front squat, squat clean, front squat. How about that last 185? That fourth rep, how'd you feel?
Yeah, I was like quite a bit ahead of everyone else. And so I was like, oh, something's got to be wrong. Like no one else is at.
Did I
I'm like,
skip a
what's
bar?
going on? Like I'm a weak girl. Why am I doing well? Type of thing. But I stood it up. I'm like, all right, we only got one left. Like, just finish now.
Did you ever fall off the pegboard?
I didn't. Mm-mm.
And when you would come in the was the last pegboard was that just one ascent also?
Yeah.
Okay, so prior to that, did you take any rests? When you took the rest, were you ever like, oh shit, I'm down here too long? Or how did you determine your rest? Did you count breaths or look at the clock or?
No, I usually just kind of go by feel. I don't like to stick to a clock. I did my first set of 4. I thought I was so slow because I was like, oh, maybe I can do touch and go or like quick rests based on warm up how they felt. But I did one. I'm like, oh wow, this is hard. So I was resting and I was like, all right, I'll probably be last off the pegboards. And then I got off the pegboard first. So
Mm.
then I'm thinking, all right, you did something wrong. Like if Tia's not even off the pegboard, like what are you doing? So then I was like, all right, maybe pull back a little bit. I rested a bit more in the set of 3. And then I realized people were falling off the pegs. So then I realized
You could see that in your periphery. You're like, see a girl fall.
yeah. Like, don't look over there. You're fine.
Did you ever come close to falling?
I feel like the peg holes weren't super deep. So there were a few times where I'm like, I didn't get it all the way in and felt like I was gonna fall, but no.
So like you would pull and you're worried about that top lip popping out of the hole.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And then at the top, is it literally just like get a little in and then you're just out of there?
Yeah. Yeah.
No reps.
No.
No injuries at the games this year. No one pulled out. Kind of wild, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. But it was also 3 days, 10 events, a 2
And,
scored event.
and Souza was I think Souza last night was on the show. He was like, yeah, it's because look at it was all classic CrossFit. No one falling off of what are those
Or,
obstacles or what's that rope wall that people climb? What's that thing called?
yeah, I don't know what that's called, but I was watching.
Cargo net. No one falling off the cargo
Yeah,
net. Sorry, go ahead.
from the 2018 games,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. No
I
one
was
falling off
watching.
cargo nets. No, Roman doesn't have to worry about like hay bales and
Mhm.
odd objects, and so it's just classic CrossFit. Thank you, cargo nets. Yes, that thing.
But I honestly I wish there was more of that kind of thing.
You were looking forward to something a little off
Yeah.
the beaten path that only you guys could do at the games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was very, very well run. And I think especially with the facility, with only having one floor, it was good.
You get to the 205 bar, and are you cueing yourself? Like, hey Lydia, this is going to be heavy. Keep the bar close to you, or what do you say to yourself? Do you hear Perrin's voice?
No, I didn't hear Perrin's voice in my head or in real life, but
good. That was good. I was wondering. I wonder if she knows I'm talking about in her head. Well done.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know how it would feel because it was the short bar, and the weight on a short bar can definitely feel a little bit heavier. So I just told myself, like, you're strong. It's only one rep. Like, pull hard off the ground, because usually that's my sticking point. Kind of is like trying to build speed off of the ground. And I pulled it, and I got under it. And I'm like, all right, that's it. Just gotta squat it.
And you caught it where you wanted to catch it.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that must have felt so good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And then you stand up with it, and then the second one, are you like freaking out a little bit?
The front squat?
Yeah.
No, the front squat I was more confident with than the clean.
What is your max front squat? Do you know?
245.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 205 was that final bar.
Mm-hmm.
In those workouts that you were saying that you weren't happy with, you got a 19th and a 20th. Is that right?
Yeah.
And that was 5 and 6? No, 6 and 7.
Yeah, 6 and 7.
You took a 20th and a 19th.
Yeah.
And then after you come off there, you have thoughts being like, what are the thoughts?
Not good. It's like, I just want to go home. Like, that was so bad. Kind of embarrassed. I didn't push hard enough, type of thing. Just feeling like I was kind of shutting down, both physically and a little bit mentally.
Did you feel that after the 6th workout and then know, oh shit, in a minute I have to do that again?
Kind of, not really. I was like, all right, you get bar muscle ups, you get to take the vest off. It's a whole new workout. And then I just kind of started and felt a bit flat.
Had you ever experienced that talk in your head ever in your CrossFit, journey that you felt after workout 7?
Yeah, I've been working on it. I've been trying to steer away from those thoughts and, be more positive, because that's really powerful, kind of what you tell yourself. So I definitely kind of went back to my old habits during that workout, but had to turn it around.
Do you cry?
No.
You don't
I mean,
go.
sometimes I do, but not usually.
So no. I mean, that's got to be a good sign, right? That you didn't cry. That means it's no pity party.
Yeah, no, I don't want a pity party.
I wonder if I can show you this. Let me see if I can pull this up. Are you familiar with this picture here?
I sure am. Let me guess, my dad sent it to you.
Now, what was scarier, going back out for workout 8 or using the outhouse during a camping trip?
The outhouse.
Yeah.
I refused. I hate outhouses, porta potties, not my thing. And that was when I was young, probably like 10.
How old were you? 10, you said.
10, probably.
So can you tell me the story about this? For those of you who can't see this picture, there's a squirrel in there.
Yeah. So we had a cabin with no running water, and there was an outhouse.
I don't even know if you could call it a cabin if it doesn't have running water, by the way.
Shack.
A structure.
Okay. So we would always go up there, and all my 5 siblings, there was one room, and the door to the one room that had a bed in it was a blanket.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So if that sets the vibe.
What state is this in?
This is in my same state. It's only like an hour and a half north.
Is there electricity?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there's a light bulb in there.
Yeah. Yeah. But like to warm up water, we would like put snow on the fire stove and stuff like that. So yeah, we would all sleep on like cots, or 3 of us would share a futon. And I would never want to go to the bathroom there because I just hated outhouses. Like I would wait, I would hold it, I wouldn't go. And we were up there for like 3 nights, and I was like, okay, I have to go to the bathroom. And I was so scared. And this was at night. And so I took a headlamp, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to go to the bathroom, then I can sleep.
No siblings went with you?
No, it was just like right outside the door. It wasn't too far. So I walk out there, and I go to sit down. I'm like, I know there's something in here. I just know it. And so I stood up, and I saw a squirrel. So I didn't go to the bathroom. I run inside. I'm like, I told you, Dad, I knew there was something down there. It's a squirrel. And no one believed me. They went out there, and of course there's not a squirrel. And so they go up the next weekend, and then they see them in there. So
the squirrel hung out in the shitter.
yeah.
That's crazy. This was
winter time.
Yeah. What'd you say? It's winter time.
It's in winter, yeah.
Oh, and it's warm in there from all the shit.
Yeah, probably.
Did your dad build the outhouse?
No, it was there when we bought it.
Do you guys still have that cabin?
No, we sold that one and then got a different one on the same lake. And then our cousins actually bought our old cabin, and now we have a different cabin on a different lake.
That's crazy. So you're on the shitter and you can hear something underneath you cruising around?
Mm-hmm. You know, you just have that extra sense that just tells you something is watching you.
Your butt's like, hey, dude, there's something underneath me.
Yeah.
That's the last place you want something underneath you, your bare butt. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. You ever had a bug crawl into your ear?
Oh, yeah.
I had a spider crawl into my ear once. I thought I was going to lose my shit.
Yeah. I hate spiders.
Or
I would rather have like rats than spiders.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, boy, that's a hell of a lesson. And do you still have outhouse? Like you go to the games and there's like, were there outhouses there you had to use?
Yeah, there were porta potties there, but there were also regular bathrooms.
But how about during the run event? Those were all porta potties.
There was a place with regular ones.
Oh, there was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like the VIP
I don't know
section?
if I was supposed to use it, but
damn, that's a wild story. And do you think that what do you think about that as forming who you are, those types of things?
it's good for me.
Yeah.
And it's good camaraderie. I get bullied for it a lot.
All right, what sibling are you? The oldest, youngest?
I'm the oldest girl, but I'm second oldest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And did any of your other siblings have issues using the porta potty?
No, I think that was a me thing.
Yeah. Hey, I think it's healthy. I think that's good radar to not want to go into a shitter at night.
Yeah.
Or anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Who came to the games with you this year? The fishy people.
That was my parents. Oh my God. My parents, my siblings, and I had a group of people from the gym as well. No way.
Crazy. If I read you the letter your dad sent me, you'll probably start crying.
Okay, because he kept asking me, like, when are you going on the podcast? I thought that was weird. He was asking me.
Yeah, if I thought, and look at this. I'm gonna add. Look at right next.
Oh my gosh!
Now I got my Tia Toomey can and my Lydia fish signed.
No way! That's awesome. What is in that can, or what was in?
It was a Paper Street Coffee can. They made a Tia Toomey version. Cool, right?
Wow! Oh my gosh!
With the number 8 on it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so tell me. Tell me who came to the games with you.
My mom, my dad, all of my siblings, my sister-in-law, my fiance.
All your siblings, you said?
All my siblings.
Wow. They were going crazy.
Yeah, they were going crazy. And then the gym owner, her 2 kids and her husband, 3 girls from the gym who are sisters. Who else was there? Yeah, a lot of people.
And did you know that they were going to do the fish heads?
No. So we were lined up for the run event, and Haley Adams was like, oh my gosh, like, whose family is that? And I looked over and I was like, oh, that's my family. And she's
one
like,
of the most popular athletes in the space is like, hey, kid.
I know. I'm like, oh gosh, what is she about to say about them? And she's like, that's the best thing I've ever seen. And she's like, I've seen a lot of things.
God,
So,
that's crazy.
awesome.
And so are you like your heart is touched and embarrassed at the same time?
Yeah. Everyone loved it though. So it was great.
Hey, you know they were making like weird fish noises too.
I didn't know that.
Like they had like a whoop 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 whoop. Like they didn't cheer like regular people. They cheered like fish would fish. Whoop 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 or something. They were doing some sound.
No, that was so cross country ski season. There's always this lady who brings a cowbell, and all she does is whoop whoop whoop. That's it.
Oh,
it's kind of like an ongoing joke, but I mean, we could say it's a fish noise.
Okay, because it was behind us, and I would hear these fish sounds, and I would look up there, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, it was awesome."
Yeah, that's them.
I know you were down on the floor. so I don't know if this is going to resonate with you, but the experience of going there is really cool to the games. It's really, really cool. It's such a
Yeah,
fun experience for the fans because everyone's so nice. It's
yeah,
not like it's not like going to a concert. You know what I mean? You're with strangers. It's like, but on top of that, for your gym owner, like I was thinking about their kids, like the fact that they have someone they can root for is like
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. And that's what she said. She's like, the games were so much different because we had someone to cheer for. Like, you always have people you want to cheer for, but it's different when it's coming from your community. Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah, just wild. I mean, it makes it so much. Uh, Selfishly speaking, because I get to talk to the athletes, it makes it so much even just different for me too. Like if you have some intimacy with the people on the floor, the whole thing is different. Like you almost like it's almost like you get lost in them.
Yeah, yeah,
So you gave that to all those people because they, you know what I mean? Like your whole, like your brothers and sisters aren't like in their bodies when you're performing. They're like in your body.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah. It's really cool. Tell me, any facets of you show up at the games that you hadn't seen before? Like your dad tried to talk to you, you got mad, or you got in a fight with parent, or you cried at you reached I know it's an emotional journey. People don't realize that when you reach such physical exhaustion, you become very vulnerable emotionally. I know a lot of like people. That's something that the fans don't really, I don't think, fathom. I can't fathom it. I just witness it.
Yeah.
Anything to you that was like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm going through this?
I was probably a little bit more on edge than I usually am, but um, nothing crazy. But I think the things I get annoyed with were more pronounced.
Mm.
Uh, just little things, but nothing too crazy. I feel like I wasn't feeling amazing by day 2 and 3, so I was just kind of, you know, trying to use my energy to be present and enjoy it and not get caught up in, you know, feeling bad for yourself or like I want to go home type of feelings. Just being like, wow, I get to be here. This is awesome. Like, I have a body that can still push through all of this, and look at all of these fans that are here cheering for you and watching you work out. Like, that's pretty cool. So I feel like I was just trying to be present in that instead of, letting the emotions get the best of me. But maybe other people will say differently. I'm not sure.
Oh, you mean if they about you?
Yeah, maybe they'll
Like,
be like,
wow, Lydia turned into a real
"Yes."
bitch.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure, but I was like trying not to.
uh, um, uh, any of the athletes there take you under their wing? I've seen in the past Danny Spiegel or
Yeah.
Ariel Lowen or Alex Gazan be it's what it seems to be very generous with their spirit when they're out on the floor with the newer girls. Did you have any experience like that?
Yeah, I never had a problem with anyone. And I feel um like Ariel Lowen, definitely. She was a great leader, and she always has like a calming presence type of thing. You can tell she doesn't get, maybe she does, but I didn't feel like she was getting super nervous, and it seemed like she could thoroughly enjoy it. Haley, I did some warm ups with her, and it was always good to kind of be around her and encourage one another. Um, and I think Tia's just kind of a natural leader as well, and she's done it how many times, so she kind of knows what to expect. And yeah, I would say Haley and Ariel, I definitely kind of latched on to a bit more.
Yeah, and did you think you made any friends there? Did you exchange any phone numbers? Is there time to make that kind of intimacy with your fellow
I
athlete?
didn't make it to that level yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only my rookie year, so I don't want to be like fangirling type of thing. Yeah.
um, do you know what you do next? Will you go to Crash?
I really, really want to, but I have WFP at the end of the month, and then I really need to get onto like a strength block because I haven't really had much time to focus on strength at all. So I think this year it'll be out of the cards, unfortunately. But
And when you say a strength block, by the way, we'll miss you there.
yeah, same.
When you say a strength block, what does that look like? Just everywhere from shoulder to overhead to squatting to the whole shebang?
Yeah. I'm not sure what exactly we'll do this time, but last summer I did a pretty aggressive strength cycle with I was squatting every single day. And I didn't do like any CrossFit. I pretty much only did machines and like Miko's triangle progressions, a lot of echo biking, and then any gymnastics I did was basically like just weighted, and it just was super hard. It wasn't like gymnastics with CrossFit type of thing. It was weighted strict handstand push-ups, weighted strict rope climbs, weighted anything. So I'm sure it'll probably be similar to that.
Tell me about Miko's triangle. I don't know that one.
Oh yeah, Miko's triangle is 10 rounds, 1 minute echo bike, max cal, 1 minute row, max cal, 1 minute ski, max cal, rest. 1 minute rest.
And is that our Miko?
Yeah,
He came out with that?
I think. I'm not sure the history on it, but I think so.
Yeah, there's a video here. It's called Miko's Triangle with Miko Salo. I wonder, does anyone know what is Miko's Triangle? Miko's Triangle is a comprehensive 7-week training program created by Rogue Athlete in 2009. Wow.
Yeah, it's tough. You should do it.
Have you met him?
Mm-mm.
He's such a great man.
Really? I bet.
Oh my God. He's so great. Did you ever see this show on YouTube called Sisu?
No.
You ever watch YouTube?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, crazy. When you search it, it doesn't even pop up. All that pops up is, let me see, Sisu Miko. I think, oh yeah, 13 years ago. Wow. That was 13 years ago. So it's on the CrossFit Games site. If you type in CISO, the Miko Salo documentary, Carrie Peterson and I went out to Finland, and he did the 2008 games for us. He just inserted it in his training. Like, we were there for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This is before the 2009 games, and he did the 2008 games for us. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
That's cool. And you were filming there?
Yeah, I mean, I think, or maybe it was 2000. Oh, so he won the games in 2009. So we must have gone there after 2009, after he won. We went there just to film with him. And then while we were there, he's like, "Hey," we're like, "Hey, would you do the 2008 games?" And he said, "Yeah."
Dang. I didn't watch the 2008 games, but
Have you seen Every Second Counts?
yes. Is that the really old one?
Yeah, the really old one.
Yeah, with Kalipa, who won?
Yes.
Yes. I just watched that with Perrin.
Oh,
like,
cool.
Before the games, I went through and watched like all of them.
Oh, awesome.
That was awesome. And who was wearing Spieler maybe was wearing headphones every single event?
Yes.
That was so funny. It was like plugged into probably a little
iPod.
Yeah, iPod. Oh my gosh.
Are you guys allowed to do that?
I don't know. I didn't think so, but maybe.
Yeah, I wonder if you guys are allowed to do that. I wonder what the rule is on that.
Yeah. I'm not aware.
I guess the part that would be jacked up is you couldn't hear your judge.
I was gonna say that. You can't hear anything. I can barely hear my judge without anything in my ears.
Because it's so loud in there?
Yeah.
It is loud in there.
Good, but
any no reps during the event?
No. Oh yeah, I got one no rep chest to bar.
Oh. And that was event 6.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
Event 6, because event 7 was muscle up.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to show off like I know something. Yeah, like my brain remembers something.
Yeah.
CTP, Sebi's Miko video is top tier CF video. Thanks, man.
I'll go watch it.
Means a lot coming from you. Yeah, we were so lucky. The CrossFit Spaces had some incredible characters back in the day. Miko was something special. Holy shit.
I'll have to watch it.
I remember he got this contract with Reebok, and the contract was like for $30,000 worth of clothes.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, no, I'm a grown ass man. I don't need $30,000 worth of clothes. Give me the money. And I remember just thinking, yeah, I was like, this guy's cool. Yeah. He's like, I don't need $32,000 worth of fucking Reebok.
That's my kind of guy.
Yeah.
That.
And he was a firefighter, and he always rode his bike to work, and it was in Finland. So, you know, like half the year it's like snowing and he's riding his bike on ice. He was wild.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And his rower was in a closet downstairs in his basement, and it was literally in a closet. So he would go in this closet and it was just narrow on both sides, and he would row like 10,000 meters a day. He was a madman.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
10,000 meters. Wow. Yeah, I just watched the 2018 documentary when they had to row a marathon. So, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was a puddle next to Rich Froning after that workout. That guy sweats like a maniac. That was so crazy. Like you could have put fish in it.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah. Were there any workouts that you didn't like? That you did? Was there any criticism you have for the programming this year? Anything you'd be like, that didn't work?
Didn't work from a programming standpoint. No, I mean, there's workouts that for myself I didn't love, but they were good tests. Yeah, no, I thought it was really well run.
Spoken like just wait till you've done it for 5 years, then you'll have all sorts of.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you talk with Dave at all?
He said something about the fish hats. He thought it was really cool and good job all the time, but he's busy. He's a busy guy.
You never pulled him aside and were like, hey, those pegboards were inappropriate and slippery, or hey, buddy, no, you didn't have any.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not qualified to do that.
That's year 5.
Yeah.
Miko's triangle still being used by athletes today. Yeah, here you're staring at one. Anything significantly different about this year's training than previous years?
Well, I've never trained for the games before, so I did take the month off and went down to Georgia to train. So I still was focusing mostly on strength, not doing a ton of CrossFit. So that was still similar, but I had never trained that much. I would say my training volume is definitely much lower, probably than a lot of athletes. I think just my lifestyle and kind of what my body can handle, and obviously needing to get stronger, you just can't do a ton of volume. So I was doing a lot more volume, I felt like, but nothing too crazy. It was always trying to like ride the line of making sure each training piece counts, making sure you're getting the intention out of every piece while still getting enough volume in, type of thing.
But how about moving? I appreciate you saying that. That's not what I was asking, but it was good you misunderstood, because I wanted to, that was good, because now we can compare it to moving forward.
Yeah.
Moving forward, is there any things like, okay, you're already talking about tweaks you have to make, or is it just hey, stay the course? We got great results. Stay the course.
No, I think my holes are still my holes type of thing, and I still need to work on that. But it's also like, all right, let's start making your strengths even stronger. Like maybe let's start running, because I don't run usually at all. I just go to the competition and run when I need to. But I'll definitely start doing running maybe once a week. Right now it's just practicing for WFP, and then after WFP we'll come up with a solid plan. But I think it'll be a proper, all right, you're only doing machines and strength, and that's about it. Not really CrossFit-y stuff.
Do you prefer in your relationship with parent and I'm going to pigeonhole you. If neither of these are true, you don't have to pick one. But do you prefer that you you see something and you go to her,
Mhm.
or she sees something and come to you? And I'll give you an example. My one of my kids who's 8 and the other one who's 10, the tennis coach has been like, "Hey man, they're crazy talented. It's ready to go to the next level, right? And this is what you have to do to get to the next level. Or do you want to commit to it? Sign on this dotted line."
Mhm.
And I get annoyed by that. Um, it's kind of like, like when your parents know something that you don't know, but they hold it in because they know if they tell you, you're going to push back on it.
Mm.
Do you have a
Okay.
preference of how that works with parent? Like, do you prefer she say, "Hey, listen, if you want to do better at the games, you're going to have to come down here once a month," or would you? But let's say, or would you rather she not say that, even though she knows that, and you come up with that idea yourself, so that
Mm.
you don't feel.
I think our relationship now is becoming we're meeting in the middle. Like she knows I'm not really willing to do that,
Mhm.
and I want to keep my lifestyle similar to how it is now. Like I still want to work, I still want to do all of this. Obviously, I think we both know like if you want to get really good really fast, well, yeah, you probably shouldn't be working a ton just because your job you're taking, over 30,000 steps a day type of thing. And for you as an athlete, that's putting you in a deeper hole. So deep down, like I know if I wanted to get good really fast, well, then I should do that. But I don't know how that would affect me kind of mentally, or if I had to go down there, if I'm traveling double of what I am now, I don't know how that'll affect me either. So I think it's like, all right, we know that maybe on paper this looks good, but we should keep doing what's working now, type of thing. So I don't know. I would prefer it coming from her, and then I evaluate my lifestyle and what I think would be best for me, and then we come up with a plan. But
Because she's the coach,
right.
and that's what she's singularly focused on, right? She's not the life coach, she's the training coach. So she probably sees more in you than you see, and she probably wants more for you than you could even want, right? Because that's like what she's focused on. Like she has probably just like absolutely one goal: make you the best, you win the games, and
Yeah.
right off into the sunset.
Right.
Whereas you have purpose in your life elsewhere.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen people, get into situations in their life where they come across a lot of money, or they marry someone who has money or something, and they change their lifestyle, and then they lose their purpose. And you
Mhm.
think it's going to be all hunky dory, but obviously there's things in your life that are clearly, you like working hard, you like, being you're going to love being married, you want to be a wife, and there's all these things that you do that
Right.
give you purpose. And although it may seem like it's better just to go full athlete, if it doesn't fulfill purpose, you're fucked. You'll start to go crazy.
Right. And I think it's been good for me to, okay, go a month and go train. And I realize like that, yeah, that's not sustainable for me. Like I will burn out so fast, not just, I mean, physically, I think I can handle it, but it's just mentally. Like I need more stimulation. I need to feel like my life is progressing in other areas type of thing. Um, and that's what work kind of gives me. It's connects me to the real world, and I feel like I have a purpose and I can just be a normal human type of thing.
Yeah. Tell me about this event in Arizona. The first event's a 2 mile run. It'll
Mm.
be hot. Even though it's 7 in the morning, it'll probably be 90 degrees. What do you think about the programming there, and going again that quickly? You think you'll be fitter than you were going into the games? You'll already have gotten some adaptation.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Um, I like the events. They look really hard though. I think maybe it can be tough to go back to back into competitions, but um, we'll see. We'll see.
And I'm going to come back to that in a second after I ask you this. Any events you feel you didn't give it your all at the CrossFit Games?
Um, Yeah, I think there were a few where I was like, I could have gone a little bit harder, but I don't know how that would affect me for later on. I think almost every event, I felt like I had a tiny bit more.
Mm.
But I think it would have been detrimental if I did go 100%. You know what I mean? Like there's 10
No,
events.
I don't know.
Okay.
I never go as hard as I can. I'm terrified.
Well, I have, and I've been like messed up. And I like at Crash, there's events where I've gone probably 110% and then I'm messed up.
Like, and what do you mean? Like nauseous or like you're twitching and shit, and like the
Yeah,
system's like on shutdown?
yeah, yeah. And then it's like, all right, I can't push the next event because I'm messed up. So it's a weird line to try to find, and I'm still learning. I'm still finding that line.
Um, do you ever feel? I always think that if you didn't go as hard as you can, that you might feel emotional pain afterwards,
Yeah,
like
I do.
like an emotional void. But then also, I guess what you're saying is at least you have some logic behind it. You're not going as hard as you can because you're scared or because you are lazy. You're just trying to mitigate. You're just trying to make it through the whole all 10 events.
Yeah, exactly. Like I definitely felt that after the first event. It's like, maybe I should have gone faster, but I mean, we only had an hour and a half or something turnaround. So I just knew you can't really sell yourself on every single event if you want to overall do well, you know? So I kind of had to play that game a little bit.
I don't remember who said this. Maybe I saw it in a Jay Crouch proven video, but he said the rude awakening or when you go to the games is there's two modes. You're either surviving or you're competing.
Hmm.
And he goes, and going there and surviving sucks. So you
Yeah,
want to go there to be able to compete. Does that kind of fall in line with what you're saying? You don't want to end up putting yourself in a hole where you're just surviving?
exactly. Yeah. And I think you would be emotionally more upset if you're just surviving and feel like you can't even try to compete because you mess yourself up by going 110% right out the gates.
Yeah. Did you expect to win any of the events?
No, I didn't even know if I was going to get top 5 in any events.
And so you ended up taking a second and a fifth. Or do you feel what do you think is your biggest win at the games this year? Like your biggest takeaway, your biggest success?
My biggest success. I thought executing on that crossover workout was really good because it's a high skill workout and it's a lot of room for errors. So I
A
thought
lot of people watching, complications with the rope,
mhm,
and yet you still, got a fifth.
yeah,
Because you want takeaways, right? You wanna, like, have some, um do you have more belief in yourself, now that you've done the games?
um, not really.
No?
No.
Um, tell me why? Because you put so much pressure on yourself to always do better?
Yeah, I just always, there's always people who are kind of better than you. Right now, people are a lot better than me. So, you know, you don't want to become content. Like you need to stay hungry and stay you can't get comfortable type of thing. And so I think it's easy like, oh, I made the games. I'll be fine. I'll make them again. Like that's not guaranteed. Like you still need to work your butt off so you can try to make it back.
There was I don't remember who said this in the video either. Maybe it was Lucy McGonigal or something. But there was a video where she set some sort of PR on some like 5K, and then someone said to her, "That's awesome. In a couple of years, you'll take 5 minutes off that." And I was like, "Holy shit!" Do you know what I mean? Like, was it like that at the game sometimes? Like the girls at the very top level, you saw them go, and you're like, like what?
Yeah. Hmm. I mean, during that run handstand deadlift workout,
Mhm.
I was there.
What number was that?
That was workout 4.
Albany Grip. Okay.
Yes, grip trip. And I was right next to Tia and Lucy,
Oh
so I was
boy.
kind of
Oh
just
boy.
I felt like I was on the sidelines for that workout. Still doing it though, because they were finishing when I was on my last run. So I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of room to get better. Like I need to be, yeah, 5 minutes faster or whatever.
They took a first and a third, and you took a 27th. That's like the most humbling thing that could happen to you.
I don't think I took 27th.
Uh oh, maybe. You did.
But yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
11th. Sorry, 11th. Sorry, 11th. Okay, okay. So
But it's still
1857
like,
was your
wow.
time. Oh, but they 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. Hmm.
Is it doable? Do you see yourself being able to do it that fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just sucks. Like you kind of want it now, but it takes time.
Yeah. In that one specifically, the movements were the handstand walk, the running, and then the fatty bar deadlift. What are those? Do you think it was your biggest weakness?
Um, I definitely lost a lot of time on the deadlifts. I was doing sets of 4, and then I kind of just had to run to manage fatigue. Those runners were kind of firing up my glutes and hamstrings, and I didn't want that to impact the deadlifts that much. So just getting stronger and more powerful in that sense.
So basically, you're resting on those. The runs you're trying to recover.
Yeah.
I want to see the Lucy Campbell, Haley Adams, Tia Toomey, Olivia Kerstetter, Gracie Walton, Brooke Wells, Ariel Lowen, Danielle Brandon, Amy Kringle, Maddie Sturt. I mean, dude, like the crazy thing is everyone who is supposed to beat you beats you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it goes Lydia Fish.
Yeah.
And then of the, if I may be so crass to say, or blunt, all the people who are in your tier, in your experience level, you beat all of them. DeRoy, McGonigal. Wow. What was up with Raptis? How did Raptis is a top 3 games athlete? Do you know what happened to her?
Well,
Do you have
she
any
hurt her
insight?
back.
That
Yeah.
is true. I
Yeah.
mean, I've been hearing rumblings.
I thought you said she was pregnant.
So we heard someone was pregnant. I'm just seeing what will stick. What do you think? You think she's pregnant?
No.
She didn't look pregnant.
No, she's not pregnant.
I just had to say that in case she's listening. You
Yeah.
didn't look pregnant.
No, no.
But being pregnant and a bad back, that can go together.
It can. I mean, maybe she doesn't know. Maybe she.
We all know, but she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Did you hear rumors of someone being pregnant?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Do you think you know who it is?
I thought it was Tia. I thought
Oh,
that's what people were
yeah,
saying.
I think it's Tia too.
Yeah.
I
But I
hope it's
kept
Tia.
looking at her. I'm like, I don't know. It's so hard to tell.
You beat Miriam Von Rohr, Abigail Domit, Lexi Neely, who's a great lifter. Oh, did you get a chance to talk with Lexi Neely?
I did. Yeah, we were talking quite a bit before the ceremony.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
cool.
it's cool. I like her. She is very quiet, but I think I can relate to that. And she's, keeps to herself a lot, and she's very humble, and yeah, she's a good
Yeah,
person.
and you guys might be around each other a lot for years to come. She's a young whippersnapper, 22.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Meir, Carolyn Prevost, Annika Greer, Claudia Gluck, Hattie Canyo. Did you get a chance to talk to Hattie?
No, I didn't really talk to her that much.
You could see you guys going camping
Yeah.
together. She'd probably take a. She probably has no fear shitting in the outhouse. I'm guessing.
Oh no, yeah.
Mikulishin, Fee Sagafi. I mean, yeah, that was it's crazy. I wonder what was the worst time on that workout? Oh my God, people got capped.
Oh yeah.
So 23:09 for the Albany grip and rip. So you were still beating people by 4 minutes.
Yeah.
You ever hear the fish heads when you're out on the floor?
Yeah.
You
I
would
heard
hear
them.
them?
I saw them. Yeah. Yeah. They were hard to miss and hard to not hear.
And was your dad in the orange shirt? It's crazy because I kept looking up there, but I never saw your dad. He was in that school of fish.
Yeah, well, because they all had orange shirts. Yeah. The
Oh,
gentleman
okay.
made orange shirts, so
Okay.
they were all wearing orange shirts and fish heads, so he didn't stand out this time.
Did you talk to him at all during the games, during those 3 days?
Yep, they were staying at the same hotel, so I went over there for dinner one night and talked to them a bit, so, yeah.
And how was that? Did you enjoy that, or did you realize, "Oh, I need to be alone this weekend"?
No, I like to be around other people and have other stuff going on. It helps me.
And your fiancé was there?
Mhm.
But he's not allowed to stay with you?
No, he actually stayed my parents stayed in one room. They only had rooms with one king bed. So my parents stayed in one room, and then in the other room was my fiancé, my 4 other siblings, and my sister-in-law, all in one room.
Oh, that's
One
awesome. That's awesome.
bed. Yeah.
Wow.
So he is getting to know the family pretty well.
That saves money.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
surprised they didn't just do one room.
Or set a tent in the lobby. What hotel did they stay at? Did they stay at the Renaissance?
No, we stayed at, it was like a sweets place. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah.
The boys were saying that after every event, they would, the boys I've had on, they would, go back to their hotel room, do some sort of ritual, like eat, shower, nap, or eat, shower, watch the event. Did you have some sort of like ritual?
Um, it depended on how much time I had because we were about 15, 20 minutes away. So I only went back, I think, 2 times all weekend, 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
Um,
So you just sat there at the venue and like laid down in the athlete area.
yeah, laid there or went out to my car just to get out of the arena. Um, but yeah, if I went back, I would eat, shower, and then I got some like Normatec boots. I would sit in those. And
Whose
then
were those?
I actually bought them.
Wow. That's
Off
crazy.
brand though. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. How much were those?
They were like 500.
I- If
Mhm.
you were to do the games again, and let's say it's in Albany, do you get a room at the Renaissance? You just sack it up and drop $1,500 and get a room, or $2,000 and get a room for the week.
I think it was more expensive where we were staying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. It was
Because
like
that would have
20.
been nice to just walk over there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was the Renaissance. Where did you stayed in a house?
I stayed in a house.
Yeah.
Sarah had got me a room at the Renaissance. I didn't use it. One of our sponsors, Biomax Peptides, but the house wasn't cheap either. I want to say we spent $5,000 on a shithole.
Really?
Yeah, for a week.
Wow. Yeah, we spent 2,300 for we were there Monday through Monday. So,
Uh, yeah, I think we were there Tuesday to Monday. Oh, and you didn't even get your last night because you left.
oh, parents stayed there.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
you stayed with your coach.
Yeah. Mhm.
In hindsight, do you wish you had a place to go retreat?
I mean, it would have been nice, but I don't think it was needed.
Doesn't change your placement.
No,
You're not that soft yet.
not yet.
Um, so, going back to changing this year's, plan, uh, last year you did crash, this year you're doing, WFP. Um, why do anything? Why not just put your head down and focus? What do you get by going and doing events, mid-season?
Um, yeah, I've thought about that, like, maybe just take some time to get really strong, but you kinda need competition experience. You need those events where you feel like crap afterwards and you can learn from them, or you need the events where you were super high and, like, you feel awesome about yourself. You need wins and losses. So it's just good to get more experience and um, to try to win some money as well is nice. Yeah.
Um, has your dad or parents or anyone given you any advice or anything? Do they say anything to you? Or are they just like, as I recall, he was a little hesitant about you taking this foray into CrossFitting, and then he came to accept it. Has the acceptance, so has it gone from hesitations to acceptance? Has it moved anywhere else, or is it still in the acceptance?
Yeah, they definitely have accepted it, and now they always continue to push me further and like try to find what's next or what will be best for me. And so now it's like, all right, are you looking for sponsorships? Are you doing the things that you need to do to move forward? So yeah, they're always kind of trying to push me and learn more about the sport and encourage me. So I definitely listen to their advice.
You didn't have an agent when I spoke to you.
No, I have not signed with anyone. I think I'm going to do a trial period with Snorri and then kind of see how that goes. But no, I haven't signed anything.
And when you say, do you talk to the other athletes about the importance of having an agent or not having one? Like Tia doesn't have one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised she doesn't. Some of them, I think it's a bit weird to try to like, I don't want to feel like I'm getting too personal because I will just ask like, oh, how much do you make from this person? And I don't want them to feel obligated to tell me or feel like I want to come after their contracts or want to be a part of that brand as well. But I have tried to ask like Annika or Alexis, people who I'm a bit more comfortable with, and just see like, hey, I have no clue how this works. Like, what's fair? Where did you start? Type of thing.
The agent thing is weird, right? Because like on one hand, you want someone to read all that paperwork for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't ever like. I mean, probably you're not like this, but I don't like to. I don't even like to go to bankofamerica.com. Like I don't want to like do any of that stuff. Like I like. But on the other hand, like there's no bigger fan than Tia's agent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Tia's agent really cares about Tia. It's fucking Tia.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I think about people like Colton Mertens, like to get the best out of Colton Mertens, your agent's going to have to really care about you and see you for who you are. Like he's not a plug and play kind of guy. He's not like, here's the route you take. It's got to be someone who can think out of the box and be like, okay, I'm going to get him a dog bowl sponsor and a hammer sponsor. You know what I mean? Like he's
Mm-hmm.
got an overall sponsor. I mean, he's a weird motherfucker, but like that shit could be exploited by someone who loves Colton and like could figure out how to like, you know what I mean? Like he shouldn't be doing protein powders. I don't think that's his
Right.
like his big breadwinner. Like he should be on a tractor somewhere, right? Or a
Yeah.
bacon commercial.
Who is his agent? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not taking shots at his agent because I don't know. Maybe his agent is thinking like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that about you too. Um, Sometimes I think, do agents try to collect people who they think will be promising in the future or who plug and play? Let's say you're an agent and all your connections are bathing suit sponsors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you should probably go after athletes who fit that mold.
Yeah.
But um I just think that someone like you, you're so out of the mold, but there's such crazy potential because you speak to the people. Like we all like you because we love your work ethic. You know what I mean? And we love your story. And so it's like some of these people, you don't even need to hear their story. You just throw them up there. You know what I mean? No one gives it. Like I would say that's 95% of all athletes. But
Yeah.
then there's athletes out there where like this Tyson Bagent cat for the
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Bears. Like, holy shit. Like his sale value is his story. He's a Division II quarterback. Now he's at the Chicago Bears. It's like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Grew up in West Virginia. So I don't know. I'm just
I
shooting the shit
agree.
with you.
I've had
I'm just shooting the shit with you. I don't know. I'm not saying. And I love Snorri of all the agents.
yeah.
He's a cool dude, man.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
talked to him about that. I said, hey, like one of the things is I'm not willing to sell myself. I'm not willing to put on tiny clothes and post pictures. And my bills aren't being paid from, I have zero sponsors. Like this isn't,
You have 0 sponsors.
Yeah. Like I have people in my community who have donated to me type of thing to
Right. But you're
support
not driving a
people.
Toyota Supra right now. I don't even know if they make those anymore.
No.
Like no Toyota hasn't given you a car.
Oh my gosh. No.
Like Porsche gave Haley Adams a car.
Seriously?
I think so. I think her agent got her a Porsche.
Oh my god.
She drives a Porsche.
Wow.
Yeah.
No. And so I said, like, I just want to be me and I don't want to, settle for anything that wants me to go outside of that. And he was on the same page, and which I appreciate. He was like, I will never have my athletes sign contracts that they're not comfortable with, obviously, or they're asking too much of you, things that aren't you. So we'll see.
Did you hear did you see the interview I did with James Sprague?
I started that one. I just listened to Hoppers.
He said something kind of wild in there.
I know he doesn't have a lot of sponsors, though.
No.
Yeah.
He had a sponsor, and I think it's WIT, which does not have a good reputation in the space at all. I think there's some European organization.
Yeah, like Nike or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't actually know if it's WIT, but later on someone told me it was WIT. So let's just say allegedly it's WIT. But he had a contract with them, a sponsorship with them, and then he won the games, and they were supposed to give him, like an extra bag of Cheetos or something.
Right.
And because he had only done 5 posts instead of 6, that made the contract, I guess, null and void, and they didn't pay him the bonus. That was
wow.
That was how I interpreted the story.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, and then he basically said, "Hey, I'll do 10 more posts for you. Like, let's fix that." And they're like, that kind of shit will fucking jade you.
Yeah. And that's what I said. Like, I'm not huge on social media, so I don't know what brands are looking for, but yeah, I need someone to help me with that type of thing.
Yeah, there's gotta be, that there's someone, like, there's the king of outhouses, right? There's like someone who makes $300 million a year renting out outhouses. There's got to be some guy like that. He's the man, right? Yeah. He owns every, he needs to hear your story and be like, Lydia no longer needs to be afraid. Our outhouses are squirrel proof. And then it shows your story and then cuts away to you fucking climbing up the pegboard. You know what I mean? Even this strong girl was afraid of squirrels. Our outhouses are squirrel proof. You know what I mean? And then they cut you a check for 50 grand and you're like, become the girl who like.
Maybe you should get into that. You have great ideas.
I know, but it's easy to have ideas. You need someone like Snorri who's like nice and schmoozes and.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they have the connections to the brands. So unless you're Tia, I mean, I don't know anyone. So
I think it's hard for her too.
Yeah.
Largest outhouse. Is that what those are called, or porta potties?
Well, that one was an outhouse, but porta potties are the ones like at the games.
Largest porta potty brand. I spelled porta wrong. It's called Toy and Dixie.
Out of where?
That's a good question. World's largest porta potty restaurant provider. It operates in 30 countries. They're the largest provider globally of shitters. Wow.
Dang.
Sanitate, though, they don't say shitters. They say sanitation solutions for construction sites. I wonder what the value of that company is. Hold on, let me see. What do you think it is? You think they're $100 million company or more?
100 million?
I don't know. Let's see.
Probably less.
Here we go. I still use Google. Do you use Google?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone makes fun. Holy crap.
AI?
Yeah, everyone uses
ChatGPT.
Yeah. 2019, APAC Partners acquired a majority in Toy and Dixie, valuing the company at $900 million.
Oh my gosh. To poop in.
Yeah. Lydia Fish, the face of Toy Dixon.
Oh my God.
Every event needs shitload of porta potties.
Yeah.
You don't think about it, but if you're having 1,000 people over to your house to do a little CrossFit event, you need like 50 porta potties.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Wow.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Wow, Ken Walters up beating Sevi. Now this is good. This sounds a waitress insole sponsorship would be great for. Yeah, insole, and that's a crossover, right?
Yeah.
Because the insole market in the athletic community is massive.
Yeah. Yeah. I know
Wow.
I've thought about that, or even like, because the shirts I get at work just kind of fit me a little bit strange. So I'm like, hey, if we could get a different company and I could be the model for them.
Is it because of your body composition? Is it your back?
Yeah, it just fits weird on my shoulders and back because they're women's fit.
Right. And from all the pulling, you're if you do anything like this, your back, you
Yeah,
turn into a flying squirrel.
not that bad, but I only have a size small, so
Boys like to stand around in the mirror, flex
yeah,
their lats. Do girls do that too?
I don't.
You
Maybe
don't
some
like
people.
once a day. You don't look in the mirror and just look at your lats.
No.
No, crazy. Any muscles you look at? You stand on your tippy toes and look at your calves.
Oh, I will look at my calf because I have like a varicose vein, so I just want to see if it's getting worse. But
Okay.
that's
What about your triceps? There's no muscles. You don't look at your hamstrings. You don't ever like stand up and like curl and be like feel your hamstring, or you have no part of your body that you look and admire in the mirror. Like, dang.
not really.
Oh.
Maybe my arms a little bit, see if they look strong.
Yeah, like if you put your hair up or something, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
You take an accidental glance.
Like, oh.
Those are nice. Anything from the weekend that any stone I didn't turn over? Anything crazy happen?
Nothing
Pee
crazy.
yourself, slap someone, get yelled at by a judge,
No,
throw up,
I didn't throw up. No.
cry.
I
Any
almost
crying
got tripped on the run.
at the 3, 2, 1 go?
No, this was like,
Oh
I
boy.
think Ariel passed me almost 2 miles in. She tripped me. It was not intentional though.
What did she know she
I
did it? Did
almost
she
went
say,
down.
"Oh my God, I'm sorry"?
Yeah, she said it like as she was running and then after the event too.
Um, uh, did she give you a flat tire?
Yeah, she just clipped my foot, but she didn't take my shoe off.
Oh God, wouldn't that be shitty
Yeah,
if your shoe
that was
popped off in the run? Oh my goodness.
yeah,
You
no.
see anyone's shoe fall off during the run?
Did you?
No, that would be crazy. I did see 2 people though as they approached their rower twist their ankles. Like Ricky, as he approached his rower, his ankle just turned on its side.
I saw that. It's because of those tier shoes.
Oh,
They're so
really?
thick. Yeah. That's like my biggest fear wearing those. I feel like I'm gonna roll my ankles. I mean,
Oh,
they're great to run in, but they're, the carbon fiber, they're like this thick.
what did you run in?
Yeah, I wore those actually.
Oh, but you're concentrating the whole time not to like.
I just, corners are a little bit rough. Just got to be careful.
Any crying during the week?
Mm-mm,
How about afterwards?
mm-mm.
No, don't you have to do some sort of like emotional discharge?
Maybe I did cry a little bit after event 6 or 7, but nothing crazy.
Not like put your face in a pillow and just scream.
No.
Oh.
Did you do that?
I mean, I can't remember the last time I think the last time I cried, I mean, besides like being in a movie, I left my kids. Do you know what a one wheel is?
Mm-hmm.
I left my kids one wheel outside the car, and then I drove home, and it's like a $2,000 toy, and then I went back, and it was gone. And I
Oh,
came home, and I'm like, "Hey, I told my wife I'm going in the room for a second, and I shut the door, and I just felt like I let my kids down. It was weird. This is probably like 4 years ago. It was really
and
weird.
you never got it back.
No,
Long gone.
someone ended up giving me one though.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, a brand new one.
Wow.
Yeah, I was at Greg's house, the founder of CrossFit, and I
Mhm.
was telling him the story. He goes, "Oh, there's one in the garage that's been in a box for a year. Just take that one." I was like, "All right."
Oh my gosh, you got to put an air tag on it.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Do you do air tags?
My dad got some for the dogs, but I don't think they work that well.
I think Sousa does that too. When he checks his luggage in, he throws an air tag in there.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of stories like people have gotten a notification on their phone that there's an air tag on them, and they're like, what? So it's like a sex trafficking thing. Like people will try to slip an air tag in your pocket, like especially when you're traveling.
Oh shit, that's crazy. I think I have seen some videos on YouTube where people have air tagged other people's cars, like at a
Mhm.
Target or something, and then to follow them home or something. That shit is terrifying.
Yeah,
I just when I see stories like that, I just tell myself they're not true.
I know,
I
same.
just lie to myself.
Hmm.
I'm gonna start air tagging shipments because UPS keeps losing shit. No
Oh,
shit.
no way. That sucks. Wow.
Hey, that's a sign that your country's fucked. Like
Yeah.
when I was a kid, like when you fly in and out of like you go to Egypt or South America, you're like, yep, my shit's gonna get stolen. Or like anytime
Mhm.
like you flew to Russia or something. And now it's like that getting like that in the United States. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Sad.
Did you wear a mask on the plane when you flew to Albany?
No. Did you?
No.
Yeah.
Nope, I forgot my mask at home. I
Me
was really
too,
yeah.
dude.
Hey, how
I was
about
gonna
this?
wear it out on the floor, but
What'd you say?
said I was gonna wear it out on the floor, but I forgot it.
Oh, that would have been amazing. That would have been so funny. Uh, um, the chick next to me on the flight back to San Francisco was wearing a mask, and like I sneezed
Mhm.
like 4 times, and I was trying. I was like, I almost felt like I was doing it on purpose to fuck with
Yeah,
her, but I
yeah.
wasn't.
Right.
But anytime I sneezed, I was just like,
You didn't turn to her? Sneeze on her?
God.
Oh,
I was like,
sorry.
oh, she must hate me.
Yeah.
She must hate my guts.
Huh?
All right. Hey, listen, I know the guy who runs Crash. You know, the handsome dude doesn't talk
I
much.
do. Uh-huh.
Yeah. If for some reason you need a late entry,
I'll let you know.
yeah, you let him know. I don't tell him I told you this, but he has a soft spot for you too.
I won't
So,
tell.
so like he'll hook you up. You know what I mean? He'll give you a good
Yeah.
lane. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Let you use the refrigerator to store whatever food you bring. Shit like that. Like you're VIP status over there. You're like the Tia of Crash. So if you end up
I don't
deciding to come, no, I do. I know him. He's a softie for you.
know. Aw. I know I told Perrin I really want to, but I don't know. Too much
Easy,
competing, I guess.
easy 10 grand. Easy.
Is that how
You
much
just,
it is this year?
yeah. Oh, now I saw you start to
Oh.
salivate a little bit. Easy 10 grand. Your car, your phone, your AirPods all have tracking. You're exposed
Yeah.
100% of the time.
Mhm. Scary.
Oh,
Where
Sousa,
we
your
are.
car. Sousa finally gets a car that's not from 1952, and now his car tracks him. He had a Honda Civic forever that was like, you had to hold the window up, and
Uh-huh.
now his car tracks him.
Oh my gosh. What kind did he get?
I didn't ask. I just know that it's like, he's like, dude, I have power windows. I'm like, you're a boss.
Dang, he still had the roll-up windows?
Dude, his car was crazy. He was holding on for dear life. That you
Yeah.
would love that guy. That guy's so smart with his money.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
And it's not like he couldn't afford a new car, but he just
Right.
drove it until like, and then he's like, I sold my car for $300.
That I
Like,
sold my
shit.
first car for 500.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anish Oop, Lydia, my new favorite athlete.
Thank you.
Okay, here's a little something for Perrin. Perrin's the best Asian in CrossFit next to Sung Young Choi. Listen, there's only 2. What do you can't we give her another crown?
Right?
All right. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you, Savon.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll talk again when you're finally allowed to move into your house.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a good week.
Hey, you as well.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Lydia Fish. Job, fiance, can articulate herself, honest. Pretty cool. Her dad sent a bunch of funny pictures. That squirrel one's crazy though. That would ruin me if I saw a squirrel in the shitter. 9 out of 10. If I saw shitter in the squirrel, that would ruin me. Oh, what do you mean I can't figure out the games? I can't figure out the games? Can't figure out the games? Like, what do you mean I can't figure out the games? Someone said I can't figure why can't someone figure out the games? I can figure out what do you mean I can't figure out the games? Does anyone think I can't figure out the games? What do you mean I can't figure out the games? I have the games figured out. What are you talking about? The game's totally figured out. Crash Crucible is on the qualifiers in 2 days, August 14th. I don't believe I'm in denial that and there's the QR code. I'm in denial that Lydia's not going. She can't say no to the 10 grand. She needs the money. There we go. Can I have the phone number and Crash? Can I have everything that I want? Suji. How come I have Crash but with no phone number? I have Biomax peptides. I have the phone number. I have Wodify and the phone number. You think machines shouldn't be in the games? Okay, that doesn't mean I can't figure them out. I like the way she would ask, "Do you? Did you?" As follow-up question. She's so funny and sharp. Yeah, she's great. Faith and Russ. Oh, that's your chick's name, Faith. Wow, can you imagine sharing a YouTube handle with your chick? That would be weird. Phone number my friend just got a 2025 Wagoneer. Wow. They must be rich as fuck. I still can't figure out the boys interrupted game either. Must be an old guy thing. You barely understand events. What do you mean? What do you mean I barely understand events? What do you mean by that? I think I understand them. There was an event. I still remember that event that she took second in or whatever, or that she did good in. I remember event 2, and she told me it had wall walks as a buy-in, and then it turned into that triplet chipper thing. I don't remember the movements. It had what were the movements? It had did that one have deficit handstand push-ups and the crossovers and like one other thing? It had 3 things in it. Hey, the alpaca thing, listen, the alpaca thing was fucktarded written. And every single person I argued with it was like, "Well, yeah, it is that, but they don't have to write it." Well, sorry, I can read. So like, what do you want? Like, no one was like, "No, you're reading it wrong," or you don't get it." No, motherfucker, you all ended up saying like, "Yeah, it's not written right." So it's, you that's why people think we're a cult, 'cause you can just leave shit out. I was right about the, if Fikowski and I are on the same team of regarding a squat clean, being okay to be a power clean and front squat in competition. I think I'm right like 90% of the time. You guys are just the consensus. You are the ones who are like, "Oh, well, 4 out of 5, doctors say smoking's okay." If you, do actual CrossFit every day, you don't need it written. No, if you do CrossFit, every day, you actually don't, spend time, 200 hours a fucking week, studying the workouts. You actually just do CrossFit. We'll see. We'll see. You'll see. Do you understand the Hybricon games? They say it's different than CrossFit, but you actually look into it, it's CrossFit. Is that the Hunter McIntyre thing? Oh, you were right about me being Chinese. I did an ancestral test. I'm right about almost everything. I'm like 5 years ahead of, but thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. I mean, I humbly accept your thank you. That's what I meant to say. Just thank. I like it that Hunter and that guy are doing stuff. I like it that everyone's doing stuff. I like it that the WFP is doing stuff. I like it all. It all. I mean, maybe selfishly, it all benefits me. I like it that everyone's doing everything. I think the shit I'm doing is the best. But while you were studying alpaca, I was playing ping pong with the boys. Sevi Dents is trying to cancel me. Listen, I need to tell you guys something. And John Young, maybe you should listen up. John Young said the other day that he's been canceled more than anyone. John, young man, listen. You can't be canceled. You're not big enough to be canceled. Like peons cannot be canceled. You're using the term wrong. Canceled. Maybe have your rent. Maybe she was trying to get your wrench taken away. John Young thinks he's been canceled. The fucking narcissism. Sorry, John, but you need to take a little ass pounding on this. The narcissism on that get canceled, John. If you didn't lose $1 million due to canceling means you lost $1 million. That's what it means based on something you said. So if you didn't lose $1 million, then you haven't been canceled. I just set the bar there. I'm not hating, but they have an article that shows the difference, and they're just hating on CrossFit. The article says CrossFit versus HybridCon, the key differences. Oh. Here's the thing, dude. Every single one of those sideshows, always the CrossFit Games, always the CrossFitter wins, always. High Rocks is nothing but cherry picking a CrossFit workout, and the Titan Games and the all the even the UFC fighters, all the ones who win do CrossFit. It's like whether they fucking know it or say it or not, like we all know. Like I think Emily Rethwell, that super hot Asian chick, won that Hyper Raccoon Games or something. Yeah, no one tried to cancel John. No one cares enough. Hey, dude, what John thinks is canceling is acknowledgement. If juiced up Hooper Marsh, Hooper, what the fuck's his name? Hooper Mitchell, whatever the fuck the strongman dude's name is. If him canceling you is barely reaches the level of just take it as acknowledgement. Canceled you. My wife can't sell knitted bunny things anymore. I was canceled. No, you're fine. Hey, if anything, it helped you. What you're calling canceled helped you. I think Emily took third. Not in my mind. Not in my mind, Jonathan. Not in my mind. In my mind, she took first. Yeah, so canceled. Hybrid Raccoon Games, yes. I want to see what David and what is this? Sevon, did you see the Nick Fuentes nigga rant? No, I don't even know who Nick Fuentes is. Is that a CrossFitter or a famous person? If I look it up, who is Nick Fuentes? Is that a singer? Is that one of the Jonas Brothers? I hate it when Sevon doesn't know what the Who the Jonas Brothers are. Nicholas Fuentes, an American far-right political pundit. Uh, Tucker Carlson's dad is CIA. Is that? I don't even recognize this dude, Nick Fuentes. I don't recognize him. He looks like who's the Jewish pundit guy? Um who's the Jewish pundit guy who the conservative one? He looks like him. Let me see this guy's Instagram following. If he doesn't have more followers than it says he has 1,300 followers on Instagram. Is that the guy? No, that's a fat Nick Fuentes. Far right commentator, vocal. No, can't find that. I've never seen this guy. Did you know him before his rant? Oh, Wikipedia says he promotes white supremacy. Is that true? These are all the things someone might say about me. Promotes white supremacists, homophobia, misogyny, anti-Semitism. Definitely not anti-Semitism. He was promoted anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. Hey, anytime you see someone talking shit about the Chinese or about the Jews, you just know two things. Anytime you see someone talking shit about the Jews, they're either NPC or they're paid by the Chinese government. Because worrying about what the Jews are doing or worrying about what's going on in Israel is like blaming the cops for black violence. It's just batshit crazy. Do you remember that? Remember we went through a couple of years of that? The cops blaming or the left blaming cops for black deaths in this country. It's like, what the fuck? Are you out of your fucking mind? 99.999. If you want to blame someone, 99.999 percentage of deaths were black on black crime, and now you're blaming cops. Were they black cops? I mean, fuck, I don't know. But worrying about 12 million fucking Jews in Israel, you better worry about fucking how the Chinese have programmed you to fucking worry about that shit, you fucking morons. Reminder, Sousa on the CrossFit podcast in 2 hours. Oh, let's blow that shit up. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you, Ernie. What's he going to talk about? I'm really curious what he's going to talk about. Very curious. I'm because I have very candid talks with Sousa, so I'm very curious. And he speaks candidly, and I speak candidly to each other, like even more candidly than we do on the show. And a lot of times it's just kind of like trying stuff out to hear it for the first time. I mean, not consciously, but like. Yeah, Fuentes thinks October 7th Israel was staged and wants China to invade it. Yeah, wants China to invade Taiwan. Yeah, those types of distractions, man. Hey, let's say he's right. Let's say he's right. Now what? 1.5 billion Muslims don't have electricity and clean running water, but you're worried about a staged fucking attack. Meanwhile, while the Chinese and Muslims fucking roll over fucking Europe. Okay. Are Dents and Heidi really fighting? Where do you listen to the CF podcast? They must have a podcast. They must CrossFit. Maybe it's. Oh, it's on CrossFit's YouTube page. It's on CrossFit's YouTube page. Holy shit! They had a Hobart on it. It has 11,000 views. That would. I mean, God, I could so crack the code for them. Hobart's such a G. He's so good. Who's on with Souza? It's too many people. Too many people. They got this is gonna be interesting. Oh, this is gonna be fun to watch just to see how this plays out. God, I hope Souza gets in a fight with someone. It's Jocelyn Riley, James Hobart, Jen Pishko, who was on the show, and Matt Souza. Wow. I need to text Hobart and tell him to go hard. Should I just call Hobart? I'm just gonna cold call Hope. Fuck it. James. Shit. Hey, do I need a new prescription? My eyes have been so fucked up. We're so fucked up at the games. I had to take my glasses off. My head started hurting. And I noticed I don't wear my glasses anymore, like around the house and shit. Uh 228 417 8102. Oops. I just gave you guys an IQ test. I wonder who's going to pass it. Come on, James. Come on, James.
Your call has been.
Douche. Sevi mad nervous? Sevi mad nervous? I don't get it. I'm nervous? No, not with Hobart. I'm more concerned on why I can't see my fucking phone. Like, I have to take my glasses off to look at my phone. So we had Lydia Fish on today. Tomorrow, Greg Glassman. Then Jay Crouch. Then Nick Johnston. He's probably in the chat. You want to do one controversial thing? Let's do something. Let's stir the pot a little bit. Here's something I've been kind of staying away from. But I'll open the door on it. Where the fuck is? Oh, did someone erase that? Nielsan. What is what What is this? I'm gonna say it. I hate CrossFit's new campaign around "It's not a quick fix." Well, it's true. Just think about that. Think about that. So when I worked at CrossFit, Greg would be like, "Dude, we have the greatest job in the world. All we have to do is sell the truth. We never have to do anything but tell the truth. That's all we have to do, tell the truth. That's why we can never like lie or do anything like that, because it'll tarnish the brand if we ever lie or don't tell the truth. The whole brand is built on telling the truth. That is the brand. It tells the truth. That used to be like one of the cornerstones. That's what we do. We tell the truth. We tell the truth. So imagine that. The whole entire business model of CrossFit is built around telling the truth. He wanted to take this mantle from the CDC. I thought he was crazy, but now in 2025, I'm like, wow, Greg nailed it. Yeah, the CDC, I mean, we saw that during the pandemic. It was so fucking off base. And so this guy, I'm going to say it. I hate the CrossFit new campaign around "It's not a quick fix," while it's true. Hey, dude, that's the brand. You hate the brand? That's the brand? God, you're stupid, dude. I so am about to fucking ass pound you. I'm so about to fuck you up. You know what you remind me of? Oh, I really don't want to do this to you. There's these people, hold on, I'm going to digress here a second. There's these people who are so fucking stuck in their head. We all know them. Unfortunately, it's probably 50% of you are going to catch a stray right now. They'll be like, you'll be like, "Hey, so what was your life like a year ago?" And they'll be like, "Hey, man, I don't like to talk about the past. I only stay in the present." You fucking moron. It doesn't fucking work like that. Talking about the past doesn't put you in the fucking past. You can be present and fucking talk about the fucking past. It's the same fucking idiots. Imagine if you're like, "Hey, can we make an appointment for in 2 weeks?" And they're like, "Sorry, I'm only living the present." No, dude, in the fucking present, look at your fucking calendar and set a fucking date for 2 weeks in the fucking future. You can be present at all times. You can be present and think about what's going on 300 years ago. You can be present is being fucking conscious of either your fucking inside or your outside. That's all it fucking means. You fucktard, Captain Rogers. You fucking moron. Where the fuck is that post? You think he said something about nicotine patches and drinking Diet Coke. You think not saying something is not telling the truth, you fucknut? There's a fucking difference between telling the truth and just not fucking sharing fucking everything. You fucking asshole. You fucking trapped between your fucking ears, dipshits. I would wear my sunglasses. I don't know where they are. Speaking of fucking dipshits, hold on, I'll come. Oh, I can't. Damn it. Can I do this? Speaking of fucking dipshits. Oh, it's too long. I found Pat Lang on fucking Instagram. I'll play that later. Objective achieved. Thank you. I'll send you 20% of the revenue from this show. Thank you. The timing was perfect on that. Thank you. We should work more together. I'm going to say it. I hate CrossFit's new campaign around "It's not a quick fix." Well, it's true. Okay, well, that's the whole brand is telling the truth. That's what we do. We sell the truth. So, but I get it. Maybe they didn't have to say it. I get it. Okay. 90% of the world is seeking a quick fix. We're shutting the door to the 90% who need us most. So I guess I kind of see what you're saying. You're saying that we're pushing it. We should trick people into getting them in slowly. It's like what I do to my kids when I work out. Like I take them into the garage and I'm like, okay, and I set the timer for 10 minutes, 10 1 minute rounds. And I go, all you have to do is one pistol on each leg every minute. And they're like, this is easy. And then the second 10 minutes, I have them do 2 pistols on each leg. And then the third minute, they're fucking warmed up to do fucking Fran. I get it. Okay. So that's what you're saying. That should be the campaign. The campaign shouldn't be telling the truth. It should be luring people in. And then, surprise, this shit's fucking hard. Okay. The role of marketing. What was that? Oh, this is going to really piss me off, I bet. 90% of the world is not seeking a quick fix. Laugh out loud. Then there should be 20,000 CrossFit gyms with 200 members apiece. I don't know. I'm not going to read that. The role of marketing is the right message to the right people. Oh, boy. Number 3, we are being transparent. Oh, God. This is 2 fucking NPCs chatting with each other. One guy's using the word transparent. One guy's using the word marketing. Oh, boy. I don't think you should have the word fuck in your campaign. I don't. I will say that. But like attaboy CrossFit, like for like I like it. I'm okay. I'm personally okay with it. But if you're going to do a campaign from the 1960s, you shouldn't be doing a campaign that automatically just alienates people, unless that's what you want to do. I mean, that's fine too. I'm okay if that's the intention. I personally don't mind alienating. I mean, I don't. It's not my goal ever, but if it happens because you're telling the truth, then so be it. But I think it's more potent if they would have had a 72-year-old old lady cross the finish line and be like in a CrossFit gym and be like an affiliate and be like, "Oh my God, that was fucking hard in an English accent." And then you have that authentically, and then you run with the campaign. This is fucking hard. But just to force it in there, it's not my cup of tea. I'm also caveat with I'm glad CrossFit is marketing and taking a stand. So marketing and taking a stand aren't the same thing. You don't do both. Marketing is when you're trying to sell something to someone. All CrossFit should be trying to do with everything that they make is adding value to people's lives, and then people will be attracted to it. It's like a fucking watering hole for animals. Animals don't come to the watering hole because someone's advertising something to them. They come to the watering hole because it's offering something. That's all you do. That's the era we're in. All you do is make stuff that offers things to people. And so in the early days, they would make a video of fucking Adrian Bosman doing pistols holding a fucking 60-pound kettlebell over his fucking head, or 71-pound or whatever the fuck it is. I hate it when Sevon doesn't understand CrossFit. How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel that like 3% of us understand it and the rest don't? They think we're fucking peddling M&Ms here like this guy. I just want more people to experience it for everyone, and everyone can benefit massively. Okay, cool. And so there, me and Daniel-san agree, and that's cool. And so there's let there be different modes. He can market while we tell the truth about it. Okay, more. No interest in that. Not interested in that. Best ideas require dissent and debate. Thank you for never letting me down. Okay. Oh, so this guy stirred the pot. Judging from the GMs, CrossFit nailed conflict marketing, though. Oh, man. Honey, Daniel-san's a hyper transactional dude. Honey, I've calendared you in. I have 3 minutes to fuck you and make you have an orgasm. I've calendared you in. That was one of the craziest things when, when I first met, Eric Rosa, I had never met anyone like him where just everything was fucking transactional. Now every once in a while I meet someone like that, it's crazy. What a shitty way to live your life. Holy shit. He said that while in the podcast room at coaches conference, I argued back my point. He literally had nothing to say. And it's cool. The good thing about Mr. Danielson is like I really do believe like he is like he obviously wants it to grow. What is push press? Is that like a you track your like a low rent Wodify? It's like entry level Wodify or something. Oh, he doesn't look like you don't look like your avatar, dude. He's the CEO of Push Press and 2 times ex gym owner, software engineer. I know that last name, Umera. I wonder. Oh, about CF being a franchise? Yeah, he probably has no idea what CrossFit is. I wonder how long this guy's been around. He obviously wants it to be wherever can. I mean, this guy's a highly transactional guy. He wants it whatever you have to run everything. It would be exhausting being probably being his friend or talking to him because he wants to run everything through what will get him what he wants. And that's just more, NPC shit. He's arguing with Zach Forrest. Oh boy. I don't want to open that can of worms. I appreciate you guys sticking with the show for so long. What are we on? 3 or 4 years? I really do. I'm deflecting from a thought I'm having so that I don't say it. I'm thinking about all the people in the space who've criticized and ridiculed the show and who still do to this day. It's pretty interesting. I see them and they act like they're my best friend and I act like they're my best friend. I see them, I get so excited. It happened at the games. I can think of 2 instances where I see someone, I'm so excited to see them. We hug, we talk about the old days, we have fun, and then later on that night, I get back to the house and I hear a story about how they were basically talking shit about me. Not like mean shit, not like he's an asshole, not mean shit, but just like processing. I'm processing. Uh, I it's funny. I don't know how this comment came up. Old CF podcast with Bishel. So it's funny you bring that up. I really I would really like Matt lives by me, probably like, I don't know, less than 10 miles. And I would fucking love it if I could get him on this show every morning with me to come in the studio. God, that would be fucking amazing. Sevon, where are your stack of books? I have books all over the house. I used to have the craziest collection of books. And over the years, I'm trying to get rid of all of them. It's hard. I had so many books. I bet you Greg, this is no exaggeration. So I bet you Greg has bought me $100,000 worth of books. I bet you Greg's bought me 5,000 books. And you might think that's impossible, but I've gone into bookstores with Greg and on more than 24 occasions where he's bought 100 books and then he gets an extra copy of every single one and buys it for me. I hung out with Sevi watching UFC and having Coronas. A beer? You had a beer with me? You had a beer with me? Is that? You had a with me? I'm trying. Did you really have a beer with me? I'm trying to think of. I can't ever remember having a beer in like. I must have been. Where was that? At Greg's? Did I have a beer or did I have a wine cooler before I had a beer? Yeah, I would love to get sushi. You can come to my house anytime, 24 hours a day, and knock on my door, and I'll get sushi with you. Okay. Oh wait, where was the comment? Ken, explain this to me. So we had a beer and watched the UFC. Wait, where the fuck is that comment? What did I do? I didn't. I hung out with Sevi watching UFC and had Coronas. If I had a Corona, that's pretty crazy. And the next day he's saying on air, I can't get it. You can't get what? You can't get it? You can't get what? You can't understand what I'm saying? I can't have a Corona with you and then suggest you can't understand what I'm saying? I think that that comports. Because he didn't like a comment. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What are you, ESL, motherfucker? Coach Germ, listen, if I'm going to spend time on your fucking comment, fucking write something good. Coach Germ, $1.99. Thank you. You had one. Oh. You know what's crazy is now that we're talking about it, you're making me want to have one. Hey. Ken.
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 Ken. No, not Ken.
Hold on. I have to fix you. I have to fix you. Hold on. So you don't pop. This is the founder and owner of Paper Street Coffee, Gabe Maldonado, father, businessman, acquaintance, friend, lover. Not my lover.
It's going to take if you're trying to fix me, it's going to take a really long time.
Okay, you're fixed. That's it. I'm done.
Dude, you know who did, bro? Jay Vera.
Beast.
He fucked me up.
Oh, by working out?
No, by just fucking asking me a simple question.
Oh, what did he ask you?
On camera, he's like, hey, explain the relationship between Sevon and you.
Oh.
Yep. On camera, caught me fucking crying like a bitch.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
I hated it. I was like, do I need a cigarette? He gave me a hug afterwards. I was like, fuck. Fucked me the fuck up.
Oh, that's awesome, Gabe. I love it.
Bro, I hope that never sees the light of day. Yeah, David, you could have called me whatever you want that day. I was gay for like a good 2 minutes.
Hey man, you have helped me more than you'll ever know. So I appreciate
Vice
you.
versa. Vice versa, to be honest with you.
You've helped me more than you'll ever know. More than my
Bro,
than my ego could ever share with you.
There's no need. I think we have the kind of the same idea with our relationship. But that was the first time I met him, and I don't, dude, that weekend was so amazing. I know you guys have talked about it and everything already. But Jesus, man, that fucking weekend was so great.
The games
was
this
so
week?
crazy. Like the games weekend, yeah.
Yeah, it was so good. I agree.
Bro, I wish people understood the energy and really like watching you guys fucking kill it, and then watching everyone compete, and watching like Dave's team and Boz's team just fucking destroy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
If we could take whoever like bitches and complains about CrossFit and put them there like the last few seconds of event 9, when it comes to the competition aspect.
Yeah.
When Hopper was fucking failing those snatches and how everyone was going great, dude, that was fucking amazing.
Hey, speaking of transactional relationships, let me ask you something. What do you think the chances of me getting Tia on the show are on a 1 to 10?
I really don't know, to be honest with you.
Okay.
It's one of those things where you guys like, she's such a cool, down to earth person, and when you speak with her and she gets comfortable with you, it's just a cool conversation. Like you shoot the shit, and you don't get that with a lot of people. Like, she's genuine as all fuck.
Yeah.
And I think that the fact that there's whatever going on, I think that that's just something that's how genuine she is. Maybe she feels hurt over something, or I don't even think it's her. It's just like there's a misunderstanding. And as a human being, I think that's okay.
Well,
That's chill.
I've ridiculed her. I think someone pointed out to me I ridiculed her over the Rain sponsorship, and Nick Johnson handled that pretty well when he was on the show. And then I don't know if I said anything about her when she was working out with her baby. I can't remember that if I did, but I know she caught ridicule for that. And then I was talking to someone the other day, and they're like, "Hey, dude, she's probably not going to come on because it helps you more than it helps her." And I
never. That's definitely not it. 100%. She's not like that at all.
But normally I don't have, like, a few years ago I stopped having kind of like a hit list. There used to be people I wanted to have on, and then it kind of went away. I didn't really care who came on the show. But then after the games this year, being there, maybe I got soft or something. I was watching her and I was like, God, I'd really like to have her on the show and talk to her.
I mean, at the games this year was weird, right? Because everyone that wanted out left, and everyone that was there had some skin in the game and felt some type of way. So there was a little bit of, in that arena this weekend, people that wanted to see CrossFit, the methodology and the sport succeed, were all there.
Yeah.
So I think that's different, right? And even what you just said, like, that's a little bit of growth on your part, right? So maybe there's a little bit of growth on her part too. Like, the roads will meet eventually. You just have to give it time for it to meet. And if they don't, they don't. It is what it is.
The people who I disliked the most in the space, when I saw them at the games, I didn't dislike them anymore. I know everyone doesn't feel that way, but when I see them in person and all of us rowing in the same boat, like, I don't dislike them anymore. Like, I saw Joe from Morning Chalk up there, and I would never say like I disliked them, but obviously there's tension there because I always make fun of the Morning Chalk up. But when I saw him, like, I felt, I don't know, endearing towards him or something, that I don't know. And I went over and shook his hand and we said hi, and just people like that. It's just like, I don't know. There was definitely there's something about all of us coming together and being like, oh, it's not that you hate these people. They're just kind of like family members that you're fighting with, at least for me.
It's yeah. I think you put it the best way, right? It's family, and then you got into a little bit of an argument, and now it's like, how do we get past that? Because we're going to see each other at least once a year right?
Yeah.
So do we just be like, okay, we're gonna just like be all right with us, or try, that once a year, maybe twice a year, or are we gonna try to not, I wouldn't say mend the relationship, right? Because that's stupid, but evolve the relationship. Like, why mend something that was broken? Just fucking change it. Be different, be new.
Hey, I really appreciate you calling. My wife is telling me that I was supposed to leave 20 minutes ago to take the kids to gymnastics.
Oh shit. All right. This weekend, I was calling more for marketing shit. This weekend, new coffee, get ready. Bam.
Oh,
bye.
Dude, hey, Gabe.
I'll call back, don't worry.
Okay, but listen,
They
Kill
just need to know that.
Taylor's $2,500 this week. We should launch something during Kill Taylor.
Whenever you guys need for someone to sponsor it for more than $500, you have my phone number.
Yeah, even if you don't want to
You wanna
sponsor
do
it this
something
week,
crazy?
let's do a bag giveaway or something during the show. I think maybe I'll ask Susan and I'll call you later today.
Let's figure it out.
Okay,
I'll see you.
Love you, buddy. Bye. All right, guys. Love you guys. Head on over to Clydesdale and check out Mr. Scott Schweitzer. And then also don't forget 11 a.m. Go over to the CrossFit podcast right now and set notifications, and let's love on Sousa. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.